Hello everyone, I'm AT Storm Track meteorologist Austin Haskins. Despite the fact we had more cloud cover and breezier conditions the second half of the day Tuesday, overall it was a pretty nice day for late March. And today, looking at another pleasant day, though we'll start off again with more sunshine and end the day with cloudier skies. We're going to be warming up on Friday for most areas, and I'll explain a little bit about that in full detail coming up, and we'll talk about precipitation chances going forward, mostly focusing on this weekend, but I have bumped up chances for a shower or sprinkle tonight. And during the day today will be quiet, but that chance comes tonight. It's only about a 20% chance as a surface and upper level trough passes through. Now, of course, we are going to be dealing with some drier air at the surface once again. That's been with us the last couple of days. And again, don't worry about the location of these showers, as you'll see here, but the idea is that if the atmosphere can saturate itself just enough, we could see a few of these reach the ground. Otherwise, it's going to be one of those things where on radar, it'll show up in your location, but it may not be actually reaching the surface because of that drier air. But nonetheless, enough of the models are suggesting that there could be at least a couple around. And if you do see rain, it's going to be very, very short-lived and not going to really amount to much, if anything at all. We'll clear things out for the second half of the day Thursday, and then the clouds will start to thicken back up again as we head to Thursday night. If you're south of Highway 10, there could be a couple of showers, maybe a rumble of thunder overnight into early Friday morning. And this is ahead of a warm front that'll be passing through the area. And then during the day Friday, we should start off with clouds, but we should end the day with a little bit of sunshine. So temperatures for the forecast today across the area, looking at mostly mid-50s. Again, a little bit cooler to the north and east with some upper 40s and low 50s there. Temperatures tonight are going to be a little bit warmer compared to the last few nights with lows mostly mid to upper 30s, closer to 30 north and east. And then for tomorrow, we'll be even a little bit warmer yet with highs generally between 55 and about 60, 61 degrees. Medford still hanging on to those low 50s. We're going to go up in temperatures for a lot of locations on Friday, but this warm front that I just talked about a moment ago that could bring some showers and some thunders south of Highway 10 Friday morning, that's going to play a role in our temperatures as we get into on Friday. So we're going to take a look at a couple models here. We're going to take a look at the high resolution graph models. That's one of the higher resolution models we have now to our disposal, the European and the GFS. So we're going to first start with the graph here, and you can see temperatures Friday morning 30s and 40s. We're going to step things up to about 10 a.m. and you can see that warm front gradually and slowly moving north. Okay. Now let's go to the afternoon hours. Here's 1:30. You have temperatures in the 40s to the north, but already in the 70s south of Highway 10, even Strum at 68 degrees, 55 in Eau Claire. And then look what happens by the afternoon. And if this pans out at 4 p.m., you're looking at temperatures around 80 in Eau Claire and Menominee, but 54 in Rice Lake. That's a 25-degree difference in the span of, what is that, maybe 40 miles, 50 miles, something like that. And even over to Neelsville to Medford, that's a 25-degree difference. And then you'll see the cold front starts to kind of slide south and east as we get into Friday evening. Okay, that's one model. Here's the European. And the European overall has been trending on the warm side of things the last couple of days. This is the one that has the warm front going all the way north of our area. And you can see with this, everyone will actually get in on the warmer weather. Now, it may take a little bit longer, Ladysmith and Medford, but this is 4 p.m. and you have temperatures area-wide in the 70s, and even if it's not in the 70s, like Ladysmith, still close to it at about 69 degrees. But if this is right, we're going to be seeing widespread mid to upper 70s, maybe some spots touching 80 degrees on Friday, and then you'll start to see the cold front kind of start to sag its way south and east as we head into the evening hours on Friday. By 8 p.m., you have 40s north, still in the 60s to the south. Now, the GFS, this is the one that's been keeping things farther to the south. And that's still kind of the case even with this morning's data, but you notice how the front does get a little bit farther to the north this time. So it's starting to kind of, side more with the European. You can see it's only showing around 50 in Eau Claire, but you go down to Strum and you're looking at 60s and then 70s farther south. So what I'll say is this right now, and this is what my forecast is going to call for as we get into Friday. I have 55 and 56 for Ladysmith and Medford, 63 in Rice Lake, 70 for Eau Claire, but you get into the mid to upper 70s farther south. I would say if you're south of Highway 10, you have a very good chance of getting into the 70s. It's a little bit less confidence the farther north you get. But once we get the more newer data in over the next day or so, we'll continue to see if this front will continue to move north, if we'll have to nudge numbers up, or if we'll have to nudge them down. So keep with us for updates. Also keep with us for updates because the precipitation heading into the weekend. So here's the European model. And again, we may have a couple of showers around during the day Friday. We may have some showers and a few thunderstorms Friday night. Then another system is going to develop and bring some rain Saturday afternoon into Saturday night that could change to a mix of rain and snow north of Highway 29 and Interstate 94. Though everyone in western Wisconsin could see that potential. And then we'll kind of see things quiet down as we head into Sunday afternoon. Here's the American GFS. This one, like you saw with the temperatures trending colder overall, has rain and quickly changing over to that mix and snow as we head into Sunday, and even the precipitation lingering a little bit longer. So there's still question marks even on how that part of the forecast plays out. So really, after today and tomorrow, the forecast and right now kind of, diverges a little bit. So again, please stay with us and we will keep you updated. So 55 today, 60 tomorrow, 70 on Friday, just 48 on Saturday, and then 43 on Sunday. So again, our averages are 46 and 25. So we'll be well above that and then going back to it and slightly below it. It will be breezy through the weekend as well. And then early next week, temperatures near to slightly below average with a mixture of sun and clouds. And don't forget, on Tuesday is the start of the month of April.